Oh, we see a ready up. I heard a ready up, I think. Yeah, Saffrix is good too. So we'll just have to see how that goes.
I mean, they're in the gold grand finals.
Oh, where we go?
And it looks like we are going straight into... Like, immediately, UGC Firefly just opted to roll down out through his big door, spamming up. They're going to be going onto their sides, bonus R.
Yeah, we see both teams mirroring each other right now, so it's kind of going to depend on who gets the picks first in order to cross the point.
Jesus wins the sniper duel against, he takes down Trippa. But we just got some frags being traded out right now.
We see Firefly go down really early in that mid. Bonus is losing a lot of players at the moment. Looks like Pepe is going to be able to take this mid pretty uncontested.
Yeah, I saw Pepe Sniper there get a couple key picks. He has a pretty crazy alias right now, so I'm not quite too sure what that is. But there is about a 30% Uber advantage for Team Pepe right now. I'm not sure if they're aware of it because Arthur wasn't building as efficiently, but they're just going to walk right into second for 3 right now, and I'm pretty sure that Bonus just making a smarter play, backing off to last and getting that Uber defense off.
Firefly does get taken down by Gary. Arthur's getting taken a lot of damage. Arthur actually goes down. Arthur gets picked by Saffrix, so
Arthur,
looks like Pepe's going to roll right into last with this Uber.
Not quite a drop, that was 99%, but it's still incredibly crucial to this push right now. Pepe looking on the verge of taking this round right now. Especially with Arthur still down for another couple more seconds. They're delaying this push because their Pyro and Soldier Iron is coming in. Zai getting some stickies right under that sentry. It goes down.
Level 1 goes down.
Zai blinking, so does Firefly. This could be the round. Halftime going out. Lots of halftime on that point. There we go. Just a little bit of halftime.
Despite the fact that the bonus almost nearly wiped really early right there.
Teapot just hanging in there, getting some key frags, able to clear off the point, finish that point.
Yeah, Arthur got caught out of the lobby there. That was really unfortunate. He made a good play being able to get out in time, but fortunately he didn't back up far enough.
Alright, I'm going to be watching Jesus this mid. He did get a pretty key pick on the scout last mid, but that didn't really help his team much. He's just peeking out a big door right now. Gullywash goes down immediately to Pepe Sniper.
We see both
Jesus isn't quite able to find anything.
Proto's in position. Goes for stab, gets caught up.
Bates gets taken down, and so does Jesus. This mid is not going the way of Bonus right now, as Pepe just sort of getting across the point despite that little bit of cap time, and it's just Puddles alive right now. Gullywash is going to be a late spawner there.
Arthur goes down again, so we're going to see Blue with a huge 100% advantage right now to hopefully roll into last with them. Looks like they're going to try and get forward and take second.
Puddles was caught in on the mid there, manages to take Gabby with him, but it's not going to do much in the grand scheme of things. 100% Uber advantage pushing. They didn't even have to push into the second, they're just walking around for free. That's how crucial that wipe was.
This does not bode well for Bonus.
No,
the medic going down really early, and that mid fight was a little bit lacking for them, so they weren't able to get much unless they get a huge pick onto Tetra right now. Looks like this round's most likely going to go to Pepe.
Trippa just getting saved by his medic there, as Zai Lincoln did do a number onto him, and I can definitely see why Pepe decided to pick this map. They're doing just a fantastic job. Those mid-fights just went so well for them. Jesus picks off Trippa in river there. So far, pretty standard hold. We have Snake Kryptonite opting to run level 3 sentries instead of mini sentries, getting that extra setup time. We have Proto down here in secret, looking to find a pick. Might be able to find some cap time. We have even Ubers now. And it looks like there's an Uber push coming from Shutter by Pepe. Lots of damage coming up. Oh, it's actually a quick fix by Arthur.
I was wondering how Arthur was able to build Uber so quickly, but it turns out
that was actually really smart there.
Yeah. You see a mini back up on
frags. Firefly does go down.
Teapot in secret, being able to get a lot of cap time.
Collide
Arthur
is taken
barely
down. This is
managing.
probably
Arthur's the only
round.
one round for Pepe again. Yeah. Pepe waited a long time for that Uber. That was really interesting. They had a full Uber advantage, and they sat on and allowed them to build quick fix it, but I guess it didn't matter in the end.
Yeah, that was rather smart, actually, by Arthur to opt for the quick fix, but it just wasn't enough. Those extra heals might have been popped a little bit too early. I didn't see how much health he had when he did pop it. But regardless,
we see Red opting to come up onto blue side this time rather than mirroring like they have been.
And this is just what happens. This blue sniper just gets all these picks immediately, and Bonus just don't have the pushing power to do this. Trip is going to take down Jesus right now. So much coming through. Gets Collide too. Just another dominating mid for Pepe.
Yeah, we see Firefly going down really early on all these mids. That's probably the main reason why Bonus is getting rolled so hard, because they don't have the demo.
And I don't even think that he's not being protected. I think it's just that whoever Pepe Sniper is just doing such a fantastic job of finding that perfect angle.
Arthur was able to get out, but there's a slight advantage to Tetris with the medic for Peep, so we're gonna see how they push it. They're probably just gonna play off picks and waiting. But Sam goes down. Sam's pretty key on their picks.
Okay, sorry, that was Sam. Okay, I was
Sam is the
confused as to
sniper.
who he was. All right, thank you for clearing that up for me.
Yeah.
All right, so Uber's gonna be even here. Frag's just about even as Friday Blake coming back up with Proto. Collide actually goes down in River. That could be crucial, as Pepe are gonna be able to get that easier push through River with no soldier up. Hulari goes down too. This is gonna be a free River. There's so much free ground right now.
Yeah, looks Pepe like has all the time in the world, so they can just wait out picks right now.
Yeah, TTR looks like he wants to go into this river really badly right now, but his combo just isn't following in.
Oh, we see a
cap time on the point. Is that a spy?
Yeah.
Yes, that is a spy. There's so much cap time. That's going to be
it?
exactly what Pepe need to come into this. It's just they're going to force him to play on the point.
Pepe's
so
combo
smart.
is finally moving into the river. They popped out of river.
Oh, that was
right
so
now.
bad. Did you see that sticky timing?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Kind of a botched Uber by Pepe right there, and Bonus is able to follow up really well, getting all the flags. Bonus not losing anybody. Peep goes down. They're 3 up right now, 4 up right now. Looks like, I don't know whether they'll be able to push out or not because there's so much cap time on point, but they do have Abe Lincoln on point, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I would attribute that to both a mix of a great defense by Bonus and a flood Uber timing out of Pepe. Like that sticky that just knocked Sire down into water, that was so unfortunate, and that wasted a lot of the Uber for them.
We do see Pepe still managing to hold on to second though, so despite the fact that they wiped about 6 players, it's kind of, I thought Bonus would have pushed out harder than that, but they're choosing the turtle even harder now.
Both men still opting for stockman again. I'm surprised we didn't see someone come back on crits, honestly. Like that would have been a pretty good time to come back up, even for Bonus to just be able to push out of this last earlier. Alright, so stalemate's coming out. Sam and Spades are down, but I don't think it's going to be making too much of a difference. Proto actually gets picked off by the Spam Rockets and Collide. Speaking of Spam Rockets, we've got whoever that is. So many people aliasing tonight.
That is Saffix, Blue Soldier.
Saffix, okay. Okay, again, Pepe just trying to work River here. Trippa gets taken down early by Hulari. That might be a detriment. Sam gets taken down by Hulari too. Hulari's on a tear down in lobby.
We see just classic Gullywash stalemate right now. Both teams have Uber, both teams just waiting for picks, trying to see who makes the first mistake in order to who goes in first.
Yeah, that flood push definitely gave Bonus just the footing they needed to be back into this almost, I'd say. Yeah. Not too much time down on the clock. Bonus can definitely come back from this as Pepe still need 2 more rounds to be able to take this out.
We see Pepe holding really far back. Choosing to hold this down. Oh,
more time
going for the classic back time. Yep. That's a lot of back time. Is the combo going to push up grip? No? Not yet.
That's just really unfortunate. I'd say that's almost on whoever it is, Quizide Lincoln, because he should be as a pyro, or even Snake Kryptonite just down watching that water area, making sure the spy can't get in. But I've been seeing them walk into river some trying to contest that ground. Speaking of contesting, Snake Kryptonite is in so deep, he puts 2 great shots into Pepe's medic, but not quite able to get the force there.
Both teams just kind of chilling on how much they can do, trying to waiting for picks. Firefly kind of getting caught out right now. He's going for a really aggressive pick and rip.
Lots of cracks coming down. Bonus might want to push off of this 4 down.
You see someone on cap on second.
Yeah, Gank is just getting his cap time. He's going to be great at revolvers in the space, but not quite able to finish that
3
frag
people
off.
being sent back. Oh, we see Hugh Laurie on second too. He's able to take down Sappers before he finally gets. Oh, he takes down Sappers and Trip. So we're going to see how Bonus reacts off of these picks. They still have
so far behind. He doesn't see the sniper down. This gets caught between a scout and a sniper right there.
We see Firefly getting really aggressive right now. Bonus Ubers are pumped right now. Uber exchange in lobby run. A numbers advantage currently to, but their Bonus is able to get out really easily right now.
That was very smart and quick by Arthur just to back out of there. He knew that Uber wasn't going to go in his favor.
That was a bit of an awkward Uber fight right there. Neither teams were able to get any picks. Oh
my goodness, like, so many players
going down a lot of people. I wasn't. How would it happen there? That was post Uber.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie's trying to get in through river. There's a mini sentry there stopping everything he's doing. I think this should be a second cap for Bonus right now.
We see Sappers in really good position to bomb the meta. Oh, Collide bombed.
Alright, so this is going to be a second cap unless anybody gets a really cheeky back cap right now. This is going to be a second point for Bonus. and roughly a 10% Uber disadvantage, nothing that no team would make a very big note of or a huge advantage off of.
So we're just gonna go back to classic Gullywash stalemate.
Yep. But now Bonus are in a much more comfortable position where they're on their second point, and if they get Arthur out after a bad defense by them, they still have that extra point.
So we see Uber ups on both teams. We're just gonna try and wait out pick. Pepe is waiting for, both teams are waiting for their snipers to go huge. It's kind of like this, both snipers peeking down Chuck right now, waiting for the pick. That's going to be the key in order to push into mid for Bonus and pushing on the second for Peak.
Tripper does get taken down there, but with Tripper going down, I would almost say that I wanted to see Jesus rotate around a big door, because without the scout there, you can just put out a lot of pressure onto their flank. Gank gets taken down, but so does Pro, so no spies coming up, no tomfoolery right now.
We see a lot of Bonus's flank is starting to get a little bit aggressive. We see the flank power, which is a bit interesting in big door right here. But
Tripper gets taken down by
down
Jesus. As I said, yeah, he did rotate around to watch that big door angle. Very smart by him. I don't think his team is gonna push anything off of it, but that frag is definitely gonna
ease up
give us flank
on the flank. Yeah. Both teams just kind of playing around their snipers right now. It's really important for the snipers to get pick at this moment.
Yeah.
Neither team can really make a move because it's so hard to push out and so hard to push in. Like both teams have really good.
I think it's definitely down to either Sam or Jesus right now to make something happen. Sam is a body shot into the demo. Collide goes down.
Really
Side goes down too. It's gonna be so much chaos.
We see popped out of blue right now. Will Red counter? No, Red hasn't popped. Red's gonna be able to retake mid with Uber. I don't know what Tetro got forced from them, but they're gonna have to give up mid run, or at least play a bit passive.
I think Collide did a lot of damage coming in, and he might have seen either Hugh Laurie or Jesus peeking at a big door right there and didn't want to risk it. Speaking of Ubers, we got Hugh Laurie coming in, and we have a pause, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, interesting. Interesting pop out of Bonus. They did not know that the team had already backed them, and they popped through Chug without even checking. So that was a bit of a wasted Uber.
Yeah, a bit of a waste. I wouldn't say it was too much of a waste. If anything, I would have sent Hugh Laurie through to try and bait out a sticky trap or something and see if the combo was still there, and then held on to your Uber. But again, with Sam being as much of a threat as he is, I would have questioned that play too.
Yeah, Sam was a bit out of position, seeing as he went down to like 80 HP at the moment. But he wasn't really in position for a peak, and Red probably could have saved their Uber and took mid for free.
I'm sorry, though. There wouldn't have been a sticky trap threat because Sai is down right now. That might have been part of the reason that everybody on Pepe is so out of position right now, is because just without your demo mate, you don't really have someone coordinating you quite as much, especially with TTR just getting forced like that. He has to run out however he can. He's really scared of that Uber coming in through choke.
They need to make sure their medic gets out in order so they don't lose last right after if they lose second at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. You see just a pause right and still I don't know how I feel about that Uber as Bonus right now.
Yeah. So, while we're just doing this pause, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna initiate you on a little EVL tradition. So, who do you think is wearing this right now? Who do you think out of all the 18 players in this server has the best cosmetic set? Because that's why Team Fortress 2 is such a competitive game. Am I right?
Yeah, of course. The hats are the biggest part. Easily.
Biggest part. I don't know, myself, I'm a big fan of Snake Kryptonite's whole pink beard, pink hair thing. You got that UGC first place medal too. It's rather important.
I like Spades' little engineer thing. He doesn't have his usual one with the fat chin. I forget what that's called, but that's Spades'
level 3
usually,
chin, I think.
Yeah, Spades usually wears that one. It's a classic Spades hat.
I do kind of like that. It's a bit of like a demon welder thing going on.
Yeah. And Gabby Duo opting for the full pink pyro with the googly eye thing.
I gotta say, I do approve of Spades' choice of unusual effects. Circling TF logo, very quality choice.
Slightly overrated.
A little bit overrated, I don't know. I'm a fan of it.
It is cheap though. That's important.
Yeah.
I wonder what the pause is for. I don't see Psy liking now. Maybe the pink's not updating as TV, but that could be a potential reason.
Not sure. Quaside of Lincoln's got a little bit of a full silly pyro face thing going on.
And these guys don't really have nice hats. Pretty lame. Kind of disappointed.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Snake Kryptonite's his UGC medal is from Season 8 of Platinum.
That should be Bonus's third place, I think.
I see the 1 in Roman numerals there. I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like the Season 8 one. Yeah, Season 8.
Shout out to Season 8. This syndicate is dominating.
Snake Kryptonite? Maybe it was a backup on the Snake.
Yeah, Snake Kryptonite was a sub if I remember.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
You see Proto really behind enemy lines at the moment. I didn't really notice it before, but he's all the way back. Just,
yeah, Proto has been, I'd say, making some questionable decisions, but that cap time that he was putting on to last did sort of make up for it. He hasn't had too many picks, but he's been doing a good job of being a spy.
Yeah, despite the fact that his team was unable to follow up, they kind of made bonus panic a lot, which was yeah,
I'm
a good time.
now, and I'm watching Hugh Lores. He just takes his Uber and he just hovers around that cap time. You know, he knows that his team isn't going to be at too much of an Uber disadvantage. He actually sees, yes, he does manages to catch out Sassaf, whatever that, I don't remember people's name. Saffron. Yeah, sorry, gold players. Proto gets taken down by Jesus on the backside.
So my HUD's all messed up, and I think the ad is going to go to Tetra now, considering bonus just popped. So that's good. That was they didn't get anything out of that pop, which is kind of what they really needed. They were able to take, but they're going to have to give it up as soon as Tetra gets Uber again, which he's sitting at 80% right now, contrary to Arthur's like 40-ish.
Yeah, 30% difference, I'd say, right now.
Yeah, so if Pepe's able to act off this Uber ad right now, they should be able to take mid with relative ease.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, Jesus is holding kind of far back. But he's being able to watch both Choke and Big Door kind of on the positions.
Oh, Proto almost getting the whiffing the staff, getting caught out by Abe Lincoln. Almost a hero play right there.
Well, Sam's peeking through Big Door, he's trying for something big, gets spotted out by Jesus right immediately.
We see Uber up on Barney also. He was able to build up by the time Tetra had to add, but they just kind of went in, choosing to play it safe rather than go for the push.
Abe Lincoln peeking through rather aggressively there. Classic Gullywash stalemate. It looks like Pepe are just opting to hold a little farther back now that they know Bonus have their Uber up. It looked like, that was kind of unfortunate. It seems like the pause was around the time that was just like a perfect opportunity that Pepe could have had to push with their full Uber advantage.
Oh, that's probably what they didn't push.
Yeah.
We just see a classic Gullywash kind of waiting for snipers to get picks. It's really important on this map because both second and mid are really hard to retake.
Well, snipers don't have to be the only people to get picks. Gank right now is up on the battlements of blue team. Pepe right now is rotating around the lobby, opting for the big earner, which recently got a nice buff that gives you pretty slick increase in movement speed. Oh, but it looks like somebody knows about him. Gets taken down by size cannon spam.
Yep.
Puddle's going down too. This is not looking good for Bonus.
Yeah, it's Pepe's game to lose right now, so they're playing it really safe, not trying to give any. Oh, it looks like Tetra pops out of it. Looks like Ubers are right in the choke right now, but looks like Peep isn't able to exit the choke, so it looks like they're gonna get spammed out. Pepe loses Gabby Duo in the process of that push, and Bonus might be able to retake second with this numbers advantage.
Yep, Uber is about 10% difference, not too much. Saffrix. I'm gonna like write that in notepad on my other screen. Anyway, he goes down too. So I'd say a Bonus might try and dry push if they can pick off a key combo class right now.
Yeah, so it really comes down to Jesus and Gank.
Teapot peeking rather aggressively, or some Puddles.
Yeah, but that Uber push was another interesting Uber exchange we see out of both teams that resulted in nothing really. Both teams just kind of popped into each other and nobody was able to get wrecked, so they just kind of reset to where they were, which is really good in Pepe's advantage because they already have 2 rounds and they can just wait until map time. Bonus is the one that has to make the move, so these little exchanges that result in nothing are definitely in Pepe's favor right at the moment. Bonus needs to be able to make something out of their Ubers.
Yep. Alright, so one main difference that I see here is it looks like Sam is oh, I'm sorry, I was going to talk about how the snipers are positioned differently, but Jesus does go down there. Alright, flank from Pepe peeking in rather aggressively right now.
We see Pepe's combo also starting to peek into choke. Sam gets a big pick on the puddles. They might push off that. Yeah, we see Pepe pushing out. Ubers are exchanging. Will they be able to get the frag this time? Teapot putting on a lot of damage. Bonus loses through, but no frag in it really. We see Gank gets Psy, which is huge push, which is very detrimental to the push right now. It looks like Bonus is also losing just as many, but it looks like the push was able to go to Peep. And will Arthur be able to get out? Did Arthur get out?
Oh no, actually Tetros looks like the one that he might get caught out. Firefly just had his eyes set on him with that death glare. He wanted the pike on him so much, and
we see Sam sniping right onto Arthur. Now, will he be able to get the pick? Arthur kind of caught up. He needs to get out of there. His team's losing. Oh, just kidding. His team's able to regain. I thought they were losing that, but it looks like they were able to get the spawns in time in order to hold it.
one flaw that I saw in that push out of Pepe was that Tetra just stayed so far back and choked, and he wasn't able to fully uber onto Teapot. And I feel like if Teapot had more of that uber, it could have done a lot better. Sai gets taken down. That's a very key pick.
Yeah, Sai got in that push. Sai got killed by King pretty early, so they weren't able to have the demo pushes that they have in all these regular other pushes.
Because I think Wicked rotating around, getting young Trippa, Proto too. All this looks like it's just a great collapse, and it's disaster for Pepe. Is they're just now getting their Uber up, and it looks like they're in lobby.
Yeah,
they're rotating around the last
they're
right
backing
now.
out of Uber at the moment. Petro has Uber. I don't know what percent Arthur is at because my HUD is broken.
They're
Arthur
both at full Uber.
Oh, they're both at full Uber.
Yes.
Pepe finally getting a few respawns. Sam goes down. I don't know if they'll be able to
Uber coming in
we
out
see
of
Uber out of
lower
both.
immediately.
Petro not popping yet. Oh, finally, it looks like the Uber is much better for Pepe. It looks like Bonus is getting back up to try and keep their benefit from their losses.
Oh yeah,
But Pepe,
at this point,
Bonus is losing so many people now. That was a horrible, very bad push out of them.
at this point, Arthur just needs to get out with his demo man.
They bled so
That's
many
the
players
best he can ask for.
in that post-Uber fight, and Bonus is just crumbling right now. Pepe is
I
going
gotta
to be able to
say-
take mid also.
I gotta say that I don't think lower was the best option for them to push from. I think Shutter or even trying River Push would have gone a lot better for them, and I think they had more of an Uber advantage than they did have, which was next to nothing. Arthur just getting out on 4 HP there.
Yeah, Tetro, they did not apply any pressure to Tetro, so Tetro popped like 4 or 5 seconds after them, so they were just able to clean up right after Bonus's Uber faded. They were able to decisively get the frag that they needed in order to retake second.
Because of that later pop, now Tetra's sitting at around a 20% Uber advantage, but I'm not sure if they're going to push off of it. 20%, you can push off of it, but it's something significant. Although you can push off of it, it's 4 players down.
Yeah. Looks like Bonus is choosing to off out of second, or back in the second round, because Blue's going to roll. They really need to force Tetra right now, or so they don't lose. Because
But they don't have anybody in position to force, they're just all on last, and anybody in the flank is just holding far back in river.
Arthur did get out, so I guess he flew with it. So, but looks like Bonus is trying to push the lobby.
They're contesting lobby.
Yeah, trying to get the Uber. They dropped Firefly really early. Arthur running away.
Puddle's going to drop too.
Puddles goes down. They're going to push up. Oh, Sai goes down though. I don't know if they push out with the demo, but Red is down. The heavy and the demo.
It looks like Pepe is actually holding farther back onto second now.
Oh yeah, interesting. Despite the fact
So
that
I don't know, maybe they
numbers
just,
advantage.
maybe with Sai going down, they just weren't feeling confident at all about their push into lobby or even their hold on lobby.
Yeah, they just allowed Bonus to get those respawns. Again, these stalemates and just sitting around doing nothing is still in their favor. So potentially this one play from them. They potentially could have captured it, but they just choose to play it safe at the moment.
A lot of aggression into it right now by Team Pepe. I saw Sapphics, yes I got it at that time, he got a really great pick on the spy and was just making sure that anything that wanted to come his way, he just got the perfect spam angle on the...
Bonus started to get aggressive into lobby there. I thought they were going to push, but they chose to back out yet again. And Pepe just holding really passively up for lobby at the moment, while Bonus is holding back on left. Both teams, like, there's a lot of distance between the combos right now. Like, there's a lot of ground taken. Both teams
because I think Bonus is pretty far actually to take down Trippa. Bonus is
Bonus is
getting really far right now. They're trying to sandwich Pepe in lobby right now.
Firefly almost beat a lot. Blue having to flash a lot more gamers than Red.
Yeah,
so it looks like Red have the better Uber. It's going to come down to the post-Uber fire now to who's able to take the next. Tetro and Sai.
Tetro is very low.
Blue's combo is so low right now. Tetro gets out barely. Sai is still kind of caught out with 80 HP. Will he go? He gets out. Oh, there's a level 1
Tetro
on
goes down to a body shot from Jesus. Spades could take him down by Cosmetic Blinken. I think this is in the favor of Bonus, but I don't know if they're going to want to push out or if they're just going to wait on their Uber, which is going to be at about an 80% advantage or so.
Yeah, we see a level 1 on second right now. I don't know if Red's going to be able to... I don't think they know about that yet, so... And Sam's still just sitting on the... And what respawns up for both teams, so... Red finally starting to get aggressive. They have 85% Uber, so I think they want to take this, because they're going to have huge ad. So, despite the fact that they should be able to take a second. As long as they...
Gappy was trying for some sort of play in lobby, hiding out, but didn't manage to get anything except donating a frag to Bonus. But Bonus just back off to last when they have a 70% Uber advantage right now.
Yeah, that's not very
Puddles is
good.
peeking back in, but I don't think his team is going to be trying anything. This is not a good look for them.
Snake Kryptonite back on level 3. They still have it. Like they could go.
Yeah,
they they're finally
just had so much time. I don't know. Sitting Bonus right now, you've got 8.5 minutes to snag 2 rounds to even tie it and send it to a golden cap. What are you going to try and do? You have to go for this.
Yeah, opting to go on level 3s is just interesting instead of pushing. I don't know.
I think they're just gonna let Tetra get his Uber up.
Yeah, Tetra's just gonna be able to build Uber, and they're gonna reset to stage 1 where they've been for a majority of this game, where both teams just kind of stalemating with Uber. Hugh Laurie kind of going really aggressively, getting picked out by Teapot really easily. Right? Tetra finally being able to build Uber, so we can see Uber on both medics right now. So 27.
27 seconds.
That's a lot of seconds.
STV. Shout out to STV stats. Firefly's in really deep into lobby right now, trying to lay down Philo sticky traps. He's pretty fortunate they didn't even get caught out there by Saturn and Trippa. Well, Spy's just getting taken down. I gotta say, the Spy's not doing too much this game. But I mean, it's Gullywash, so you got a lot of tight corridors. Collateral between Poseidon, Rick, and Q-Lori. Great job by Sam there. Timing that right. Meanwhile,
right now, really awesome. You see both Uber top and top. Red backing out.
Yeah, that was a much later Uber from Tetra than it was from Arthur, and with... Okay, they get the respawns, and I was about to say a couple 4 players down for Bonus. Things are not looking good.
Yeah, well, you're just turtling. They're totally okay with those awkward Uber exchanges where no frags really happen, no grounds taken, because they can just sit here and wait for 7 more minutes. Proto goes for more cheeky cap. Almost able to go. That was really close.
Every single time, it just scared me so much, but Jesus, getting a clutch headshot there. Sapphics gets taken down by Abe Lincoln. Snake Kryptonite switching up his gun position to cover the point now, maybe to prevent Proto from making those cheeky plays. Kind of forgot about that, eh? Speaking of level 3s, there's a level 3 on the high ground above the point for Pepe right now. I gotta say, I've tried to play against this hold, and it is not fun to do. Meanwhile, we've got some push aggression coming in from Bonus on River.
Yeah, Barney's starting to get aggressive despite the fact that the United teams have Uber. They want to try and take this. They have to take the second round.
Spades picks up his gun on accident. That's so bad. This gun should absolutely go down.
But the Wrangler's a really good weapon. He's able to keep it up for a bit longer.
Uber comes in, just backing out. Spades abandons his gun, but it did its job of wasting that Uber there. And now 100% Uber. I think Tetra and his team are just going to leapfrog this.
They're just gonna save or probably retake second.
Oh yeah, I think they're just gonna retake second for free and then push into last with their Uber.
We see a lot of players going down because Blue's able to just retake second, which is not even popping. This is not good well.
This is disastrous.
With 6 minutes left, this is not good because Barney was able to get out, but despite that he had to pop Uber, so there's Tetra's still sitting at 100%. As you see Uber behind level 3, finally coming to the point, getting close down by 5, really heavily. You see a lot of frags out of Blue right now.
So much cap time, nobody can contest, but that's an easy 3rd round for Pepe. With 5 minutes left, I don't think Bonus are going to be able to pull this up, but they're still going to play the last bit out.
Yeah, all these awkward Uber exchanges are really in favor of the people. They're just kind of wearing down Bonus at the moment.
Yeah, Bonus definitely got their footing a bit more in that round, but these mid-fights have just been disastrous for them, and they can't get a footing after that. Speaking of disastrous mid-fights, Jesus, Hugh Laurie, Collide, Abe Lincoln's one after another.
4 frags down.
Snake Kryptonite.
3 up.
Oh my goodness.
Bonus is getting utterly destroyed on these kids. Pepe dominating the mid-game, and they're able to take second really decisively up. Despite the fact that Arthur gets out, they just don't have the numbers to contest with second. They're just chasing Arthur goes down to Spades, slips.
Spades walked all the way around through the big door, down into lobby to find Arthur.
So Blue's just gonna roll right into last with this 100% Uber. Red's starting to get respawns, but without the Uber, they're just gonna get destroyed by Blue's Uber.
Caster. I said Bonus is their phone, but it looks like this is gonna be easy 4th round on the table. 3 up on Bonus. They get a few respawns. Oh my god. We see a lot of deaths out of Blue, but they're still choosing to push anyway with 100%. Sai getting really good, getting a lot of sticks onto the depth. So no cap stick onto himself while he's Uber, actually. No cap time. He's covering the point there, letting Gabby get it. Oh my goodness, I was about to call it. There we go. It's going to be 4-0. Good half calls out. Pepe just looking dominant.
Yeah, Pepe's destroying Bonus on the units. They're Firefly's getting. I think Firefly died to Sam at least. 2 of those 4 mids, and that's super detrimental because Firefly died so early and their demo was not able to do the damage at the mid that they need, and they just got rolled over by Pepe's aggression.
Definitely. I would have liked to see a bit more aggression out of Snake Kryptonite. He was opting for that passive level 3 play a lot, and I think that you can control a lot of space, even defensively with mini sentries.
Do we have logs of that half?
I'm gonna start searching around for them right now. So going to Viaduct, the first half at least, is going to be Bonus's pick.
I posted logs on the stream chat.
Alright.
Rotating to Viaduct, so let's see how that goes. Hopefully Bonus is good. Jesus was not doing a lot of work that they needed to, that Bonus needed him to do on that map. Even this, like, last week, Jesus came out really strong onto Mountain, and that was one of the huge reasons why they were able to beat Mountain on Gullywash. But keep looking really dominant on Gullywash. Sam getting...
Yeah. On the face of these stats, it doesn't look like it was that hard of a roll, but just the small, like, little uber advantage pushes and these awful mid-fights from Bonus just contributed so much to that loss.
Yeah, we see 24 frags on Trippa right now. Trippa absolutely dominating the flank. Hugh and Collide not being able to really keep up with him at the moment. But yeah,
I mean, Hugh was putting in his own work, but Trippa was just all over the place too.
Jesus was not able to get a lot of room from his team, so he got kind of shut down. That was pretty unfortunate. Yeah. We see a lot of Side doing almost 1k more damage than Firefly, so
wow.
That was, yeah, probably because Firefly went down so many times to Sam, not able to keep up with the damage.
Yeah. So after that, what do you think? You want to change your prediction at all? I'm still thinking that this could be 2-1, but Bonus is gonna have to work a little harder, I think.
Yeah, Viaduct is their pick, and Jesus is really strong in this map. They really know how to play around him, keeping him up on rock, and him just destroying anything that moved. So hopefully Jesus snaps out of whatever was happening to him in that last map and is able to bring it back in this on Viaduct.
And especially if Bonus are able to take this map, I think it could mean a lot for their momentum going into the next like half of Viaduct. Definitely with Jesus too, because you spend half an hour playing on a really stalematey map like Gullywash, and then you just get straight onto Viaduct where you have all this free reign of just headshotting people. Quick 9 or quick 18 into server, actually. I'm surprised. This is like the fastest map transition I've ever seen.
We see a stable ping on side, contrary to you at the very beginning, which is probably pretty helpful for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main thing about Gullywash is Jesus was not able to put in the work that he did last week, and which was a lot of the part that led Bonus to victory. And despite the fact that Bonus came out a lot stronger against Mountain than Peep did, because Peep's game went to a golden cap, I think, while Bonus rolled pretty heavily in a 4-1. So I kind of expected them to do a lot better in Gullywash, but I don't know what's happening right now.
Not sure. Maybe, I don't know, Pepe might have been scrimming that map hard, figured out a mid-strat, something that worked really well.
Yeah, it's good pick on them. Good map pick.
Yeah.
Utterly dominate them.
Yeah, usually you see some sort of maps like Steel or Upward. Yeah, I've seen Badwater a couple times in Grand Finals, but you know, 2 Koth and 5 CP, it's always a good time.
The Viaduct is Jesus' map though, so I'm looking forward to see how this goes on his part. The scrimming against Bonus on Viaduct is really scary because Jesus literally just sits on rock and he destroys anything that tries to move.
Yeah, I'm also going to be watching Hugh Laurie, because this map does kind of play to Scout's advantage, and he wasn't doing too hot the last map, so let's see if he can step it up. Yeah,
Trippa fragged Hugh Laurie 7 times, contrary to Hugh Laurie only get him 3. So we see the flank battles are really going in the favor of Pete, and that was a lot of the reason why they're able, in addition to Jesus not being able to get the picks that he needed, but Peep's flank just dominating the flank of Bonus. they were able to push through because of that. And Trip is going to get a lot of room on Viaduct, so we'll see how the scout duel goes in Viaduct contrary to Gullywash.
I also want to see more out of these spies. Spies weren't doing too much last map, but you know, it's Gullywash. You got tight corridors, like I said, just soldiers all over the place. Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, Gullywash
Viaduct on the other hand, you got places where everybody's just sort of focusing on what they're doing and not on what the spy is doing, because you got the whole other 8 players to worry about. Especially with the sniper, you're watching yourself and you're positioning enough, so...
Yeah, we really need to see a lot of sniper kills out of gank in order to give Jesus the room that he needs in order to get the frags on the combo and whatnot that he needs in order to support his team.
So last map, do you think that Jesus not playing as well could be attributed to his aim not being on tonight, or do you think that he just wasn't positioning himself well enough?
I just feel like his team wasn't giving him a lot of room to work with. There were a lot of times where like the stalemates don't very bode well for snipers, and at mids his team was getting utterly destroyed, and it's really hard to get frags to sniper when your team's getting rolled over. And we see the start now. Here we go.
Yep, you want to take this first mid fight?
Yep. Here we go. We see a Firefly deciding to come up out of main right now, not going for the aggressive jump. Sai gets there a lot earlier. On the loose cannon. Loose cannon is very strong this match. Both teams kind of fighting right now. Red's heavy choosing to go into the next, which is a bit interesting. We see a bomb, really early bomb out of Collide, not really able to get anything. Proto goes there, Puddles goes down there, Proto really early. So we see neither a lot of frags onto the side of both. So people getting really aggressive on the taking a lot of getting the frag. Bonus 4, not low for bonus right now.
Yeah, I definitely think that that bomb out of Collide that early was not called for. Like, the whole combo was still up in there. You bombed right into a heavy, so either way you would have only gotten 2 rockets into him before you did enough damage to yourself to die. Sai, I gotta say, I agree with the loose cannon pick. I didn't get to see if Firefly was running it, but loose cannon is so strong on this map.
Yeah, we see Blue starting to get a bit aggressive on the clip, but they're backing up as they know Ubers are even and holding aggressive. I think that is a little bit hard. And we see Bonus trying to push them. Both teams have, so we're going to see an exchange. Red pops really early, so we're just going to see a really simple counter with retake. Red's Uber's finally picking, and we see Blue's Uber just stepping. So they're bullying in young Triple to try and get the frag.
Yeah, Slime went down, and I think Bones got a little bit over-eager there, but actually, Frag's coming back in. Yeah. Firefly and Snake Kryptonite doing work here.
A lot of players were dropped on it, despite the fact that they had a huge Uber advantage, and Bonus is able to take this back somehow, despite the fact that their Uber was like 7 seconds later than
Collide picks off, or sorry, Sam picks off Collide and then gets gank right then. Sam and Jesus have been trading off a little bit. I saw Jesus pick Sam earlier. Jesus has an angle right onto Tetra right now, but Tetra just stays behind that rock. Looks like someone's getting on the point that's going to be Trippa. He's very low, so that gets stabbed by Proto.
Red is giving up a lot of ground. They're just going to give up the point for no reason, despite the fact that they have that.
I think they want to repush right now. They're just getting their Uber back now. They're actually Zappix bombs in the back and does so much damage to a couple other players. That might stop Collide from pushing in. They do give up the point cap, so a little bit more time that they have to be pressuring there. But 3F right now.
They kill Tetra now. Tetra's
they need to hit them.
Tetra's at 90%. That's a huge ass. Tetra needs to go down in order for them to. I hope Tetra manages to make it happen. So he's going to be able to push this, retake this, but hopefully rather simply, as long as Tetra stays alive. We see Jesus starting to get a lot more aggressive on the critics. Hopefully going for the med pick. Hero play.
I'm gonna watch gank right now and see if we can find something on the Tetra, as it's between him and Jesus if this Uber take it down.
Oh, we see a pop out of really early, getting forced by Hugh Burn. Blue, kind of an awkward pop coming out of foot, but they're able to get a lot of damage out of Sai right now. Sai doing a lot of damage. They're getting the frag. Actually, they're losing players, but there's some. Tetra goes down to a huge body shot by Jesus, but they still get the. Bonus should be able to retake this relatively easy because Pepe is so down to the player. But
yep. Repush now, the Puddles get stabbed by Proto. Young Trippa trading out, gets Collide, gets taken down by Hugh Laurie himself. A lot of frags coming down. Slight numbers advantage in the way of Bonus, and they do have the cap right now, so...
Yeah, Jesus on a 6k. Jesus on a 6k at the moment. Sitting on rock, just kind of... Getting the picks. Jesus is finally stepping in. This is the Jesus I like to see. Yeah. Doing a lot of... And Hugh Laurie also on a 3k did a lot of work in that post-Uber fight. Being able to follow up on most damage. Good job on Hugh Laurie.
Gank opting for the dead ringer right now. Interesting pick there. I don't know how I feel about it. Jesus takes down Gavi again. He's just on a tear. Goliath gets stabbed by Proto. Proto's been doing pretty well too. So we got some pick classes doing work. Looks like Pepe are peeking out on Cliff here with about 40% disadvantage that they should know about. I don't think they're going to be getting too aggressive right now.
Yeah, I would expect the bonus
Jesus
to try and
gets
get
picked
more
off by
aggressive.
Sam.
I would expect bonus to get a bit more aggressive in this situation to try and get the pick on the Tetris before it's over. But it looks like Blue's starting to get really a bit antsy here. We see a force out of Arthur. That's unfortunate. Tetris able to get out. Red's not able to get a lot of frags with Uber, so Blue should be able to retake this result to peace. Seeing as they have 85% Uber now, they're just kind of pushing back on the point. They're going to get Uber up 10.
Oh, but Tetris goes down to Collide. That was so well timed.
Huge bomb out of Collide, Red. Getting
Jesus gets teapot. I gotta say,
they're able to defend the point right now. That was a huge bomb out of Collide, getting Tetra before he had Uber.
You know what that did? Actually, that broke the whole leapfrog stalemate where one team just always had an Uber advantage as long as they got their medic out, and that just broke it right now. But actually, Arthur, did he go down at some point during that?
Yeah, Arthur died. I don't know how. Arthur went down though, so we're gonna see
10% Uber advantage, but so much more point time here, and I don't know, I wouldn't say they're gonna start to get desperate. Pepe are definitely gonna have to make something happen in the last little bit here, and Jesus is again on a tear covered with point takes down Gavi and Sapix. Hits Sam to this man. Jesus is so good.
Sam is not able to keep up now. We saw Sam was pretty dominant with sniper in the last map. We see Jesus really stepped it up on Vi.
That was great by his team to just bait everybody onto the point and let him get 3 or is that a 4K? I don't even know anymore.
5K. It's on 5K.
5K. Oh man, he body shots Tetra 2. That should be down. We see a bomb coming through.
We see a quick bomb out of Arthur. Pepe is losing so many people as they go.
Yeah, it's just side left. That's gonna be it.
She's on a tear with the highest kill streak of 7 kills. Oh my.
25 points and a domination already in the first round.
Someone give this man a medal. Jesus stepped it up.
Oh no, he might be getting a medal pretty soon if he keeps playing this way.
We see Jesus trash talking Sam.
Ooh. Alright, Sai coming into this with a little bit less health than Firefly. Just getting that better spam.
See a little bit of a sniper
point again. Collide. I don't agree with that early bomb on the midpoint because I don't think he gets taken down. There's going to be a little bit of less point pressure for them. But Sai gets taken down too. So these puddles, there's so many trading frags. This has been a pretty close. Yeah, this has been a pretty close map so far. But the mid's just same as Gullywash going in favor of Pepe.
Both teams are only up 4, but Pepe was able to get to the better of that by capping the point. While Red, despite the fact that they had even numbers, Red kind of gave them on the ground and they were able to cap the point. Yep. We do see Arthur was able to get out, and so he's going to be sitting at a huge, like, 90 advantage right now. They should be able to take this point relatively. And if they get Tetra, this looks really good for them. But if not, Tetra's just going to refresh with Uber and we're going to have leapfrog again. Jesus, Sam finally getting Jesus, ending that match.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, we can see a big bomb mid from side.
Arthur gets forward. Arthur gets forced, so Tetra kind of sitting really safe right now, kind of playing all the way back inside his deep stairwell. He's going to have about 40-ish% add.
40-ish add. This is looking like sort of another leapfrog round. Unless Tetra goes down to a great stab from gank, that's exactly what needed to happen for them to break that stalemate and have this back in bonus's favor. Time advantage working its way back up.
We're going to see a lot of stacks for Arthur, right?
Oh yeah. Sam gets really aggressive up onto this drop, gonna get bombed by Collide, who gets denied by a spade and his mini sentry. I'm sorry.
Despite the fact that Blue lost their pick, they were able to get a lot of frags and bonus just dropped so many players, and Blue was able to retake the point like with like almost nothing, like for almost no reason. Other than the fact they were like just out dealing
the steal kill onto Gavi. Oh jeez. About a 20% Uber advantage in the favor of Arthur. Don't know if they know about it. They probably know about it with gank running that dead, and always get that information. With Firefly going down, this Uber advantage should not be getting anything significant. Yeah, Arthur is pretty caught out right now. He's only with his sniper, meets back over the rest of his combo. Eating my own words.
Arthur got really caught out and thought it was in the last Uber and he got the puck and they weren't able to get anything, and Pepe just really followed up on the post Uber and was able to get the frags and reestablish the offense up to the point. So the fact
Jesus gets picked up by Sam again, and it looks like Arthur's whole team is playing like they have the ad, but Arthur's not in with them. Tetra needs to go down right now, but he doesn't have to before he gets his Uber. He's gonna get the Uber up. Looking to hold on to it, pops it off right now. Come back in as they make that point. Very smart. Bubbles gets taken down, Sentry gets taken down.
Arthur does get out though, so we're gonna see even Ubers again. But Blue building up the cap time at the moment. Both teams kind of sitting in. Oh, we see a taunt out of Sam onto Jesus. Huge body shot. We see a fierce battle between snipers right now. Jesus, a huge exchange, and that's really what's deciding the map right now is which sniper can establish their dominance. And Sam really showing up in this round despite the fact that he had a bit of shortcomings in the first round.
Gank actually picks up the teleporter there, which I think is a pretty smart play. It's pretty underrated on Viaduct. You need to get your players in fast, especially when you do have the spawn time disadvantage that having the port provides to you.
Tetra goes after a huge body shot by Jesus. Oh my
goodness, that was so big.
They're just gonna
50 seconds left on this point right now.
Huge bomb by Sky. Really get up there, Arthur.
Arthur doesn't even take any damage from that. Sackers goes down too. All the pressure onto Jesus is gone. As actually, Proto did so much damage to him, and now he does go down to Trippa. Trippa with a huge flank. This Quaside, Lincoln, and 2 more take him down. Gank hitting this time on the point, and Jesus working up too. Looking like we gotta switch over to Natasha from Teapot. Prevent that damage a little bit, helping his team to catch out the frags. Point going back the way of Bones. They got 2 minutes before times even out again, and 2 minutes 20 seconds before they take the round. Another
Is that a pause? Good time. Alright, 2. I said 3, so.
2. I said 4, so I'm still banking a little bit.
Alright, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, like at the moment, this game is coming down to the sniper play. We saw Jesus really dominant in the first one. And Sam finally reestablishing his foot on the second one, and that's why his team's been able to get a lot of the cap time and the picks that they need.
Now, I do want to mention, I said he needed to step it up last round. Snake Kryptonite topping the scoreboard. Just doing so much work on Engineer. I think his mini sentries are just absolutely destroying the flank of Pepe right now.
Yeah. Snake Kryptonite being able to hold off Triple, which is really important because Triple is dominating the scoreboard on his side of the field. So that was really important in order to keep Triple under control, because Triple was like rolling through teams on the post Uber fights, just mopping up kills, following up on size damage.
Yep. Firefly too, he's been pulling through a little bit more. He's got 2 dominations and 32 points right now, out-fragging Psy so far. Maybe staying alive a little bit better too with those doms. Yeah. Okay, unpause right away. Okay, looks like we have a switch to Crits Krieg from Tetra. My HUD is broken, so I can't quite see. It looks like they're gonna have Tetra is about 30 or so ad once both leaders build up, unless Arthur gets taken down to the cannons very inside. So does Lori. Lots of frags going down. There are a couple of frags. I'm sorry, my HUD's broken. Can't really see it.
We're gonna see Tetra sitting at like a 90% advantage.
Jesus picks off
They're gonna want to use this crit to be able to pick off Barney as soon as they're 10 seconds left on the 5. Ready to get on the point at the moment. They pop crit.
Crit to pop out. It's just gonna stop so many players. Firefly, 2 Lord, Cosmetic is just gonna immediately take him down. But actually, a great sniper Jesus takes down Sai. It isn't enough to stop this from going to a 1-1 though. Alright.
Is it frozen again?
No, we're good. Alright. I am gonna see what Jesus does on this mid. Looks like he's opting to go up Cliff, getting that full buff from his medic. Peeking down around here to watch that enemy concrete in right main. Picks off Sapphics immediately. That's gonna be huge when he gets picked up by Sam Pummels and Gank go down to Presided Blink and collide. So many frags going down for bonus, but not much retaliation.
Jesus went down really good. Jesus has been getting a huge fix of mids, and that was really partly why they were no longer getting rolled at mid. They were on Gullywash, but Jesus going down. Pepe able to really decisively take this mid. Both legs staying up, so we're gonna see a Uber exchange in order to take the point, probably from bonus.
Speaking of exchanges, looks like the snipers are exchanging a little more trash talking chat.
Yeah, the Jesus Sam rivalry has been going on the whole season. There was a lot of smack talk on the forums the first time they went up against each other.
Yeah, I can see why. These 2 snipers, they're just all over each other and all over each other's teams. Alright, Gank getting in all the way behind, looking to take down this teleporter again. Like I said, that's really smart play, because when you have a point, you just need those players to get in as soon as you can.
We see a lot of aggression out of Firefly, getting some sticks on his Tetra, but not really able to get anything in them. See
maneuvers.
Yeah,
Teapot running out of ammo right there. This could be actually
we see a pop out of bonus. A lot of sticks on Tetra. Tetra finally popped. Bonus kind of backing out. We don't see really any cap time out of bonus yet. Pepe is able to defend this
on the backside. Yeah,
Triple getting in really aggressive in the post, cleaning up a lot of damage to Silas. Spade's getting destroyed on the connector, and Bonus is able to get this. Pepe is just losing players. T-Bot able to get out. Will they get Tetra? Tetra's down to 4 HP. Tetra goes down to another body shot by G. So that's really important. They're going to see sacks for Arthur. They need to keep Arthur alive, right?
Oh, but yeah, he's in on Arthur. That was so scary, so close. Arthur just getting out with 9 HP, gets the health pack. Oh my goodness. Oh, but the Demo Man is in, gets him down with the loose cannon. Great play by Sai. Sai's gonna get picked off too. Not before putting, I think it was a double donk into puddles.
That was almost a wipe for them. That was destruction. Like, they won the Uber fight and they kind of got destroyed by the respawns from Blue. And they lost the point at the same time. It's really unfortunate. See, even Ubers at the moment.
Even about.
Pepe building up to the cap time right now. That's
Jesus
really
gets picked up by Proto.
Proto is able to kill Farm, is really going to stop the push out of him.
Oh, yeah.
We see a Girardi on top of Arthur at the moment. We see him glide in really deep, not really able to get anything out of it. But Tetra goes down to something, so I don't know. Tetra died, so we're going to see Arthur with like a 75% advantage. Jesus is able to kill him, so his team's able to be able to push point without any problem. A lot of respawns coming out of bonus. We see now we can favor order. They're still kind of playing passive.
Tetra did go down in that, and so if bonus can keep Arthur alive, they're going to have a lot to work with here. Trippa and Sappix goes down, so does Spades. That's the whole flank in one go. This should be a point cap for bonus, but there's, again, just so much time to make up. I don't know if they can.
4 down. Pepe was losing a lot of players out there. They didn't really back out soon, despite the fact that Tetra went down, and we see a full fat, like 30% advantage sitting on the Arthur right now. But
Firefly just overextends out of the hole. Holding Pine Rock is so good, but he just extended onto concrete right there and got picked up by Sai.
Blue's starting to get really aggressive, despite the fact that they have a huge Uber disadvantage. They're gonna capture the point. Oh,
okay. Sai gets taken down by Gank. Cosmetic Lincoln goes down to Sam too. I don't know why Bonus Society did not contest that.
I think maybe they lost Firefly. They lost Firefly to Proto, I think. And Firefly's back. They're gonna see a retake with this Uber. They're gonna need to kill Petra. Petra's to 75. We see Uber pop out of Brent. They're chasing down Mank. They're not really able to find any frag. Petra goes down.
Picked up by Gank. I just want to talk about how Jesus headshot Sam, and then Sam walked off the back of China and cratered. Alright, Clyde goes down to the Andy headshot from Proto. Nice shot there. Point going back the way of bonus, but with 17 seconds left on the clock, they're going to have to desperately hold on to it with an Uber they don't have. Yeah,
Tetra's just, Pepe can play the patient game now. Bonus needs to really focus Tetra down so they don't build up Uber.
Oh, it's taken down by Jesus, that was so close. That was so clutch too.
They still do have a ton of
playing out of his mind on this match.
They're gonna try, Pepe needs to focus down Arthur right now, or else he's just gonna find the point really easily with Uber.
Sai gets taken down too, there's just nothing that can contest the point.
We see Sam on concrete now, getting sight onto Arthur, really able to get the shot on. He's looking down right on Arthur. Arthur kind of pinned. He misses the shot.
Whiffs the shot.
That was really
I gotta say, this Girardi choice, maybe a little bit of disrespect for Gank. Speaking of disrespect, Gank has proven that he can put work.
We see a huge bomb out of Sappix, trying to get onto Arthur, but is not able to connect anything. Arthur's finally able to kill Uber, and Tetra's sitting at 35%. Blue starts stacking,
super aggressively trying to force that Uber out of Arthur, and it does work, but there's a lot of frags going on. They need to keep Tetra alive. He's back in spawn? Yes. That was exactly where he needed to be, and that was exactly what his team needed to do to be able to buy this Uber advantage for Tetra. With this repush that's going to be coming onto Cliff. Let's see what happens with this.
Proto kind of in a cheeky spot, getting caught out by Clyde. We're just going to see Tetra kind of, this comes down to this Uber to whether they're going to win this round. Blue made a really good play in enforcing Arthur right there, because they wouldn't have been able to retake the point if Arthur had it. This is a really Uber pop out of peak right now. Choosing to flash a lot on triple. They're not able to get any frags. Blue should be able to just come right back into them. Coming into concrete, Demo getting really, Arthur getting juggled. Firefly
goes down, two buckets taken down too. Arthur did get taken down by Gabby.
Both teams losing a lot of players. Despite bonus loses Arthur and Firefly, but
he's all the way in onto Tetra. He picks off Tetra and he gets Sam too. This guy's
only
amazing.
2 up for keep right now. Spades and Sai not really able to do anything. Bonus is able to retake this point. Overtime on Blue though, so they're not gonna have time to build an Uber. I might see a quick fix coming out of Tetra right now. We see a quick fix out of Tetra? Yeah, we do see a quick fix out of Tetra. Barney's still
with the bicycle poke on the side. One thing I saw that was really unfortunate there is that Sai's ping spiked up right before that push happened, and since I think that Pepe already used their pause, they couldn't do anything about it. 2 2 seconds left on the clock though. Double overtime, and it's gonna be 2-1 for bonus right now.
We see Jesus at the top of the scoreboard again. That's really key to bonus right now. Just keeping Jesus up and letting him get the frags, and so his team can push off that. And Tetra going down to a lot of Jesus types, and that's been really important. And despite the fact that they had so much count time, people was just not able to retake. And bonus just kind of sat pretty, holding on to Uber, despite the fact that they had so much support.
How could I just not watch Jesus on this? But he's peeking around, picks off Gabby immediately. And Gang gets Tetra, gets Teapot too. Finally, a mid going the way of Team Bonus.
Bonus not losing any player. Tetra and Sai both down 100% advantage. But yeah, sitting on Barney right now. As
Sam goes down.
Bonus is able to retake or cap the point, not losing a single player. That was the first like decisive hit that I've seen out of Bonus, and that they just look really strong.
I think Jesus is dominating Sam right now, so maybe a little more reason to throw around that trash talk.
Yeah, Jesus was 60 points though, kind of keep it. So we're gonna see, probably see a lot of
again.
Sam goes down.
And he taunts, I think.
Collide is able to get Tetra by a fat bomb out of Collide up there.
Was he hiding in the pipe?
Sax. Oh, huge fight out of Abe Lincoln. It's getting harder with this. Right. They need to keep Arthur from force back. Hugh Laurie, Tripa's able to get in and get the push, which is exactly what people. They're just gonna back out and retake the loop as soon as Tetra's up.
Yeah, lots of players down. Uber's even. That's all that play managed to get, really. Teapot goes down to a good fight for Firefly, but Sam gets Arthur. With Jesus down, he was able to just peek that angle much more safely. Even though he was much more safe, he gets taken down by Hugh Laurie.
We see kind of a misplay of bonus right now. They were sitting at 100% advantage. They should have known the sacks were coming, and they were just able to let Peeps players just kind of run in and attack Arthur and force him out. And it's like Hugh Laurie, Trippa had chased Arthur from like main all the way to Red Strat.
Crits play by Tetra.
Yeah. Tetra understanding that Uber's going to be eaten, so he's going to switch to Chris.
I'm really glad that we're seeing this. Alright, so 85% on crits. I don't think that bonus are going to know about it. Jesus takes down Trippa. Collide goes down too.
Blue just kind of we're going to see. Red's probably just trying to play off the leapfrog right now.
They need to go as soon as they can with this crits creek, and it looks like that soon is going to be now.
Arthur goes down to huge stick. Great play out of Pepe right there.
Alright, so this is the point where bonus needs a sack. Gabby goes down, so does Proto, but
they need to
see the sacks.
We see Gang in really good position.
Oh, I'm sorry, instead of sacking, they're just going to cap the point. Yeah, I can get behind that. Abe Lincoln gets picked up by Sam.
Giving up the point, like, I don't know. They have full ad.
I think they might have wanted to bait Arthur back in, but I don't think it's going to get much as they just bait themselves right into Jesus, who takes down Spade and Teapot. Jesus, just how are you so good at this game?
Yeah, we see Tetra sitting at like a 25%-ish ad right now, and Red getting a lot of cap. Arthur is still on Uber though, despite the fact that Tetra is going to be able to build crits right about now. We see Arthur kind of holding a little bit aggressively, more than I would expect, knowing that the other team has crit. I feel like he'd play a bit far back, but I don't see blue team yet. Blue team finally moving on, but they're looking to pop this. They really need to kill Arthur because it would be so crucial. Arthur's building a nice. Arthur's going to be able to build Uber just maybe.
They pop the crits off. Firefly's the only one to go down. They pop the Uber back in.
They're able to retake this puddle. But they're getting a lot of time. Hugh Laurie being able to clean up the frags from the Comic damage.
Hugh Laurie does get taken down by a body shot from Sam right there.
Tetra also goes down, so we're going to see a huge ad coming out of Barney. I'm going to, where they should be expecting the demo slash scout slash soldier sack again that people's been doing every time that Tetra goes down. So they really need to keep Arthur in the back. Oh, Sam barely misses on a shot on the two Arthur.
I'm really glad that play worked out because it was so well timed by Arthur. So speaking of Arthur, he goes down to Proto again. His spies, I said they needed to step it up, and they definitely are having a better show here on Viaduct. Sam takes down Snake Kryptonite, who has been putting in the seemingly the most work out of almost anyone on the server.
Yeah, that was
getting into Jesus' face gets taken down too. Collide gets taken down by Sam.
That was exactly what people needed. They needed Arthur to go down because Arthur was sitting at a huge advantage on Uber while they were on crits. Are they still on crits? No, they finally switched back to Uber. But they really needed Arthur to die there. And Proto stepped it up when his team needed it.
Yep, Jesus working this angle off before he take down Sam earlier, so now he's a little bit more confident in his safety to peek out here. Peeking around onto China right now, trying to find Tetra at any angle he can. He knows that he needs to pick him off right now because that'll be crucial. getting this point back and potentially getting them the second map they need.
We see a force on it.
Coming back in. There's so many people just here. And this is Demo Man with all the people just staying. Get to shoot him. Sapphics goes down to Jesus. Sapphics not been having too great of a game, I gotta say. He's been having some questionable bombs, but mostly just been getting picked up by Jesus, which can he stop it?
You can't really help it.
Yeah.
But we see an Uber pop out of blue there, so they're sitting at a very huge disadvantage at the moment, despite the fact that bonus is point, like 20 seconds left on the bonus is trying to get a really empty bonus. Uber's finally caught that bonus. They're getting really aggressive on the blue comp. Tetra running okay. They need to kill Tetra right now. Oh, they're choosing not to get that aggressive. They're just going to retake point for the gun. Tetra's sitting at 70%. We'll see another Uber fight.
Well, you know, I think with 15 seconds left on their clock, they didn't want to sack the players in for Tetra when they know that the players are just going to sack themselves really soon.
It's true.
Alright, Sam gets a headshot on the puddles. That could be a catalyst for a point cap right now. Sam's peeking down onto this angle aggressively. Oh, just headshot. Alright, Trippa gets taken down too. I'd now say that this is going to be desperate right now, but 50% Uber disadvantage on Tetra.
They need a force on Tetra right now in order to reach
but they might not even need a force if there's so many players down that they can just push right across for free.
Yeah.
Boys working the angle across.
Losing so many players in order to keep it upside, which is really important. We see a pop out of Tetra, but Blue does not have the numbers to compete with it. Bonus is just going to airbust back. We see a lot of good airbusts coming out of April. And Blue's Uber not really
it doesn't even come back.
He's not able to get the frags. Red is getting so many. Red is finally able to go
that was so poor this time. It might cost them because if they had capped the point and then popped their Uber, that would have just been undefeatable. But now, okay.
We see a 3-1 and Jesus top of the scoreboard getting. Jesus is Snake doing a lot of work for the team.
Oh yeah.
Snake is able to finally keep Trippa under control, and that's really what they needed.
Something I definitely saw Snake Kryptonite taking advantage of is that new change to the Gunslinger where you can heal your mini sentry. He was just all over that. Just loving that, keeping his mini sentries up, saving his metal, doing a lot of like space making for his team.
I posted logs into a stream chat.
You mind posting them in Mumble? I don't have stream chat open.
I'll do it. Oh, I am denied text messages.
Oh, could you PM it to me then?
Yeah. But yeah, we see 42 frags at Jesus. Like, that man is on a roll right now. He's unstoppable. Sam, 28 frags, contrary to Jesus' 42. Jesus with 11 sniper picks to Sam's 7. Like, it's very clear about why Bonus is winning right now. Jesus is finally able to step it up and do the work that he was unable to do on Gullywash, showing his true dominance on this map.
Man that I think we weren't given enough credit to, there was Hugh Laurie. He's putting in 35 frags for his team. You know, he's getting that cleanup, getting off those nice picks onto Sam. I will say, Sam put down his fair share of frags, but he had 10 more deaths than Jesus did. Yeah.
Sam is facing a lot of pressure. I don't know. There's not much they can do with Hugh Laurie running around just killing everybody. And
looking at the deaths counter here, it looks like the top 3 for deaths are all players on Pepe, which I mean this is gonna happen when you're losing, but still that's just really unfortunate because Gabby the Pyro, you need to deny those Ubers. Sapphics the Soldier, you need to just get those forces and the well-timed frags. Proto, I mean, you're a spy, you can't really do much about it, but then just look 2 places down, we got Young Trippa, another scout thing, you got the whole flank deal going on.
Yeah, another interesting thing is we see Sai putting up about 2k more damage than Firefly, which is probably really important. It looks like his team is not really able to follow up on the huge damage that he's doing. It could be possibly why they're losing this at the moment. That and Jesus is just an uncontrollable monster at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Viaduct, and he's using the loose cannon in contrast to Firefly's type, so he's going to be on the face of things doing a lot more damage, getting a lot more frags, but that's not necessarily meaning that his team is playing badly because of it.
The loose cannon is very strong in this map.
Oh, it's so good. If you have ever played against, he plays in silver now, but he used to be in gold. Viloxinium is just a terror on this map.
I played against him last season.
Yeah, I played against him this season a little bit. It wasn't a fun experience, let's just say that. Regardless, we're going into this right now, as we do know the tiebreaker for pretty much everything in UGC does go to Viaduct, so doing one more half here. This should be another best of 5, I believe. Alright, things going down. We got Gank Dead Ringer across the point. Quizide Blinking is the first frag to go down.
We see Sai getting really aggressive, getting a huge double bomb onto Blinken right there. Sai still staying kind of aggressive away from his team, choosing to go and kick. His opponent's just kind of backing out, despite the fact that they're not removing that many numbers. Kind of just kiting. both teams sitting at 75%, but Bonus is going to give away this point, and they're going to have to play the retake, playing off Jesus' pick. Speaking of which, Jesus does get a frag on a triple, which is pretty important, but Pepe is just sitting really happily right now. Sai going down to 50 HP, that's a bit dangerous, but yeah, other than that, like, I don't know. Bonus is just playing really passive there, and they just gave the point up to Pepe for almost nothing.
is getting up on the point here. One thing I do want to notice, or that I want to make note of, is that Teapot's been switching up his minigun some. We saw him running the Natasha a little bit last round, which got a buff recently, along with the Tomislav that he's rocking right now. But as I say that, Uber's coming in. Arthur's just Ubering his like much later than Tetra. Get this point, but since they lost the mid fight, they're gonna have about 40 seconds to make up here.
Yeah, but since Tetra popped so early, they were able to maintain the ad, which is really good on the part of Barney, despite the fact that the Uber didn't really accomplish anything. They were able to establish dominance on the point, which is really what they need, because Pete got a lot of cap for free at that first move. They need to make up for. And they're going to be able to hold this without even Uber, and they have Jesus on rock, which is really important, because Jesus can sit there and kill everything.
Yeah, this hold is so good and really hard to penetrate sometimes, where you just have everyone sitting behind point, Ubers are even. Oh, I gotta say, this is just, it's Viaduct. This is a great game to watch. We got two great teams out here tonight.
Jesus on a 3
third map in a
Sam was 0
3.
point forward, so Sam needs to step it up in order to keep up with this team if they want to be able to do something.
And Gabby working on the counter right there. Jesus gets headshot by Sam.
Tetra was not healing for about a few seconds there, so he's sitting a little bit of an ad, or a little bit of a disadvantage. Are they going to be able to kill him? Tetra's sitting at 90% backing out.
They need to kill him, but he's at full HP.
Tetra's going to be able to get it through, but Pepe's not. Bonus is not getting any fires. Pepe's just going to be able to re-push with this with Uber.
Yeah, so much
flashing
time
the hell out of Triple getting all the frags. Bonus losing so many people.
Firefly inside, both getting taken down right there. Just a little bit unfortunate. Looks like there should be a slight Uber advantage the way of Arthur. Tetra taking a scary 100 damage body shot there, but nothing he can't regenerate. That's how medic works in this game. Trippa trading his life for Jesus. I'd say that's a worthwhile pick on Viaduct. You know, scout for a really, really good sniper. That's worth it. Collide gets headshot.
Bonus really needs to focus Tetra down right now, because in order to retake this push, if they get Tetra, they should be able to retake it really easily. So Tetra kind of playing a bit more aggressive than I would expect. Despite the numbers are pretty even, but both teams kind of sitting a little bit passive. Bonus is sitting a little bit passive. They're just kind of giving away a lot of cap time.
Yeah, I was just looking at Uber counts, and for a second I thought that Arthur's side would come back up on crits, because he and his team have been building pretty efficiently right now.
Yeah, right. Bonus is kind of sitting in the house building. Ubers are both even right now. Jesus is down, however, though Trippa is down for Blizzy, so we're going to see both teams getting really... Hey, Blinky, getting really...
Arthur's panicking right now, trying to find someone to Uber, eventually pops off onto Lord.